Hi everyone, so today I am making up my Rat's basic food mix. So I'm going to show you what I put in mine. This is a more recent addition. This is just recently found to be very good in a rat mix. This is the Red Mills conditioning mix, number 14 there. It is a very large sack, it is 20 kilo I believe. So as you can see, I don't use a lot at a time. I do make up a total of 15 kilo when I do my mix. So the start of my mix is you want something as the base mixture. So what I use for the base is this Red Mill conditioning mix, and this is Harrison's banana brunch, which is actually meant for a kind of rabbit mix. So this is what's called the base mixture, and this needs to make up half of your mix. So because I said I do a 15 kilo tub, then this needs to be 7.5 kilos of my mix. So the tub, I'm just going to pull this round. This is the large storage tub which I mix up. It is, if I can get it in focus here, sorry, it is an 80 litre tub. I think by the time I fill it, it's probably up to about kind of where this line is here. You can just sort of get the camera in view. So it doesn't quite fill it, but it's near enough full. Now, because I have the world's tiniest scales for working out 7.5 kilo of this, I'm going to spare you watching me make that part up. So I'm going to pop this into the box and then come back when I'm ready to do the next part of the mix. So that is now 7.5 kilos of my base mixture. So this is the Harrison's banana brunch. Now some people do pick out the bananas. There can be quite large pieces in there, as you can see here. What I tend to do is, if I'm feeding to a cage that's maybe particularly larger and can do without the sweetness of the bananas, I'll just omit giving them it when I do take the mix out. I do also just crush them up so they're a bit smaller, and then everybody can get a little piece as opposed to a giant piece for one rat. And the conditioning mix, this has got a really nice smell to it, and that is what this one looks like. So yep, that is 7.5 kilo as I said. Next we're moving on to the processed grains. Okay, so next up we have the processed grains part. So because of the size of my mix, this needs to be 3,375 grams. So the things that I'm including in here, so this has obviously been weighed out. I have some buckwheat. The rats really enjoy that. And this little muesli here is literally this cheap muesli mix from Tesco's. To be honest, most of these things can come from any supermarket. It's just that you want to buy the cheapest version possible, especially when it comes to cereals, because then there's less sugars in them. I'm adding some pasta, different shapes, really just for my benefit, the rats don't care. And I got these were a bit more expensive, but I literally bought them because they're little tiny pasta shells, so why would you not want them? They're like rat sized. So we're putting some pasta in there. And then the next biggest part is all the cereal boxes you can see here. This might look like a ridiculous amount of cereal, but there's 3 boxes of these puffed wheats, but they actually only weigh 160 grams each, so that's why it probably looks a lot more than what you actually think it is. I've got Mighty Maltese, then say these are just all the cheap versions, rice crackles, and a big box of cornflakes. So all of that into the box. So next we're on to the veg and herb mix. So if you've seen my other video, this is my pre-mixed herbs, so it's not just nettle that's in here, it's loads of different things, but you can watch my other video to see exactly what is in there. Now in this bowl was just basically some of this already, so this is from Whole Foods Online, which is where I got the herbs. It's just dried mixed vegetables. What's in here? Potato, carrot, onion, swede, cabbage, green and white leek, green beans and garden peas. And all I had mixed in there as well was some dried carrot, because I'm quite fond of it, and there's also some beetroot in there. So basically that was just to show you what was in the mix. So what is going in is this container and this container. So next up we have the seed mixture. So this is actually a blend of two different ones. So they're both from Rat Rations, and one is just their seed mixture that they sell, and the other one I've added to it is the pigeon mix, which is the Vercelli Laga Junior Plus IC. Bit of a mouthful, had to look that up, not gonna lie. So I just mixed both of those together and in they go. Next up is the barley rings. Now I have bought a sack, that's quite excessive for someone with smaller groups. The literature, as you can see, again meant for horses. And I want 750 grams, which I've got in here. Now ideally though, you want them broken up. There's a few different options. You can certainly stand on them, whatever, and you can hit them with a hammer. So the next thing that I add in is a whole bag of Science Selectives. This is a pelleted food. Not recommended to be fed as a sole feed for your rats, but it does very well in a mix. So we're on to the last part of the mix, and this is the dog kibble part. So my first choice when I normally do this is the Fish for Dog website. So these are actually their sample packs, and they're like 50p each. The reason I like them is because I can get all the different varieties of flavour and all the different sizes. It just gives the rat something different to try. I forgot I only had 3 left, and I need 750 grams, so that's not going to help me. So I went to Pets at Home. My second option is normally the James Well Beloved, what's it called, chicken and rice kibble. That's normally what I would go for. They didn't have that in stock, they only had a huge version which I did not want. So to tide me over, I found this one that was in Pets at Home. So it is salmon flavoured, and more so I was looking at the protein content. So this is a 24.5 protein. A little bit higher than these ones, I believe. What's in these ones? Oh, actually no, actually these have got a bit more. These have got 26% protein in it. So this is essentially the protein part of the mix. So I've already weighed out what I need from this bag and these 3 little ones. So we're going to add that to the mix. So that is everything now in, and the bit that I hate, mixing. So I spared you from watching me spending ages mix this, and to be honest, I'm still probably going to mix it after this. It's just very tiring work, I need a bit of a break. But that is my completed mix. As I use it every day, I always give it a mix beforehand, because you'll always find, of course, with littler things, it'll start falling through to the bottom. But yep, that is how I do my rat mix. And again, I cannot take credit for this. I had help from Orchard Rats. She's very good at making recipes, so all credit goes to her really for this. I just copied it, I'm not very good at that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, just leave them below and I'll try my best to answer them.